Well, can you tell me the fucking time? Well, I'll tell you what the time is. It's time to wake up, yeah. Pick a word, my friends. This conspiracy, feed you full of fucking lies. Eating shit and spit at me. Suffocation round my back is hooded in my eyes. I got a fucking noose. You're hanging out tonight. Wake up, yeah. Time to wake up.
Biggest trick the devil ever made was to convince people that the Big Conspire didn't exist. Hello, this is the Big Conspire, and we do exist. Episode 106 of the Big Conspire. My name is Richard.
And I'm Lee. Why are we doing this voice?
I don't know. Because we can do what we like. We do what we like. We do what we like. We're the Big Conspire. We do what we like. Nobody likes us. We don't care. Nobody likes us. We don't care.
Oh, enough of
Cool.
that. How you doing, bro?
I'm all right. I'm good. It's Friday. It's Friday. That's it. What can I say? It's bank holiday weekend. 3 luxurious days of not doing hard labour for the man. How does it make you feel? Gooey inside?
It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good, yeah.
You got plans for the weekend?
Plan on doing a lot.
Not a lot. Are you not doing building stuff? You building?
Oh, yeah, I'm bound to be doing that.
Doing that. It's raining though tomorrow, isn't it? Apparently. Isn't it raining like pissing down tomorrow?
I think it's meant to be a bit rainy in the morning. We're not here to talk about the weather. That's the most.
Well,
this is the most British start to the conversation.
I was asking you what you were doing over the weekend because it's a bank holiday weekend. Because people are interested in what people are doing. Oh, what are you doing over the weekend?
I know they're not really. The thing is, though, that's a question that people aren't really interested in. It's one of those placeholder conversations, isn't it? Like the weather.
Quite like talking about the weather. It interests me. Don't you?
I know.
I check the weather often.
I don't.
I check it, like, see if it's correct.
Because I don't. They're hardly ever correct, are they? Well, they are quite a lot, but
Not
it's
really.
often they're often wrong a lot.
Well, because you need to plan things, so you check the weather. It's like check the weather, just check it. You not check. Well, I pull my tarot card every day. It's like checking the weather. It's like that. It's like second nature now, or something like that. All right, I won't talk to you about.
No, it's just such a
weekend,
British.
What you're doing? What?
It's just such a British English thing, isn't it?
Well,
talking about the weather.
It's going to be raining tomorrow, so it's like
Yes,
typical
it is.
bank holiday.
I'm not doing anything.
Every bank holiday, doesn't matter when it is. We have bank holidays in the UK. Pardon me. It rains. Right? Is that a conspiracy? Do they make it rain so that we can't have fun? Is that what it is? Is it the Truman Show? They get their sprinklers out every single bank holiday. What do you think?
Not every single.
What do you think? Do you think they get their sprinklers out every single bank holiday? Every time I want to have fun, they rain on my parade. No, it's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Or is it true? I don't know. I posted a.
Of course, it's not fucking true.
Do you know what I do? Did I do it?
What did you do?
I made a TikTok video of I don't think I talked about this last week. Maybe I did. Basically, of filming.
You did mention it.
Oh, I'm not going to mention it again. And, all right, let's
No,
change the
you
subject.
can mention it again.
No, I'm not. I didn't.
Because there'd be people who'd never listened last week.
I've got lager. There you go.
Okay.
I've got some lager this week.
Okay, I've got some Jim Beam.
Brilliant. With Coke. You've ruined it with Coke. Is it straight?
I like
really
it.
Dark?
No,
Do you know
it's got a bit of Coke.
I had I think it was like last weekend or something like that. I had a tequila cocktail. It was like called a pompomo or something. I think I might have mentioned this. Like, I don't know I can't remember what it's called. But it's like made out, it's got tequila in it. And I thought, that's really nice. And I thought, I might get some tequila and make myself tequila things.
Pompadours.
Not shots of tequila, because that's what you think about. And it's disgusting. Tequila, drinking straight tequila is disgusting. Like mostly drinking.
No, good tequila. No, crap tequila is disgusting.
No,
when you go to the supermarket and you see the thingy tequila with the little hat, Mexican hat on it. Yeah, that's terrible, tequila. That stuff. Oh, that's horrible.
But you got that. That's the part. That's a party trick tequila, isn't it? You just that one.
Oh, yeah,
what
that's-
you drink
yeah,
when you
it's
want to make people fall stupid faces.
Well,
Oh, another
everyone's-
shot of tequila. You can't
Everyone's
have
already
it.
really drunk, and
Like
then
that.
they drink that
And they still
tequila.
do that. Yeah.
No, but if you spend a bit more money, get a bit more expensive tequila, it's not that bad. I'm sure we've had this
Well, not
conversation
straight.
before.
I'm sure we have. Sure we have.
No,
All
even
right,
straight. It's not like a shot. It's not too
Is,
bad.
is this is what you drink a conversation filler as well? The weather,
Yes,
what you drink.
probably everything.
Do you drink? Do you have a drink at the weekend? Do you drink? What do you drink? Yeah, I don't drink at the weekend. I drink like a thingy. Oh,
Yeah.
I won't have it without. Like, yeah. But it's not
That's
a conversation.
one of
It's not a
those.
thingy filler. It's like a conversation that people have, isn't it? Otherwise, everything's just a conversation, like a space filler. Everything, in your opinion, is small talk is
Yeah.
bullshit, basically. But
Small,
that's
small
what
talk
people
is
do, so,
bullshit.
like,
That's why I
it
don't
is
try
really.
to do
I-
it.
yeah. It's like, but sometimes, like, there's someone there, you have to, like, we're doing small talk for an hour and a half, 2 hours, because
No. Some of the stuff we talk about is very important.
It's
very,
very,
very important. We know
Very
it all,
important.
and it's very important.
Hang on, can I just at the beginning? I need to just before we carry on, I just have to mention this is for entertainment purposes only. There
Is
you
it?
go. Yeah.
Well, why are we doing that?
Well, it is in case the government decide that whatever you
Oh,
say.
okay.
This is
They'll
for
come and
just
arrest
so,
us and throw us in
don't
prison.
use that as evidence that it's not for entertainment purposes only, but it is for it is really, I suppose, isn't it? It is.
Of course it is. We're only here to entertain.
Yeah.
We're not doing a
that's
very
it.
good job, though, are we?
I don't know.
Well,
Are
we'll
we
find
not?
out. We'll find out in a little while.
What when we get our doors kicked in and whether we can just say it's entertaining. They go, it was not very fucking entertaining, is it, mate?
Yeah.
Judge will be like arrested for not entertainment.
We are not amused.
We are not amused for falsifying entertainment value or something like that. That would be a thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. That was the first. Can we move on?
Well, yeah,
Or
we
do
can
we-
move on. Like,
or do we-
well,
Do we,
just
have to, do we do some kind of introduction or something like we just did, or some other?
didn't we do that?
No,
I'm Lee. You're
think
Rick.
so,
That's it. People. If this is their first time, then I'm sorry. And if you've come back from before, also sorry. Yeah, you know
Yeah.
that was coming.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
How's your week been, bro? Because we was here last week. We actually
Are you gonna-
got to
hang on,
2 weeks
are
in a
you up?
row.
We have only because I'm going away now for a
Yeah,
while.
you're buggering off to prison.
I hope not. I wouldn't call.
Oh, for your non-entertainment, they're coming around to
Yeah.
take you to prison. No, you're off to Santorini.
I'm going to Greece, Santorini, and going to see the place where the Minoan civilization got
Fell.
destroyed. Apparently, fell under ash and fire. Yeah, I'm going to
It's
Santorini. for a week.
unfortunately, it's going to be the worst weather they've ever known because of a
Fuck off.
hurricane.
Look, we just talked
It's
about that.
hurricanes, isn't it?
What
Northern
in
Hemisphere.
Santorini?
Well, it could be. Have they ever had a hurricane? They had a huge volcano once.
They did have a huge food. I don't mind that. Last year,
I don't mind that.
Well, last year I went to Tenerife and it was volcanic. This year I booked Santorini, but without I knew, but it's not why I booked it. I just thought, this will look nice, and then afterwards,
But it's not volcanic, is it?
Well, it was pretty volcanic. It was a volcano that blew up, so it was. Its beaches are black. Some of its beaches are black sand. So that's volcanic, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's is it the caldera, isn't it? That's what
Yeah.
makes it got blown out how many
All right,
thousand
but-
years ago? And it's
but
just like
still,
where
all
the
right, it
sea is
was.
now was where the volcano was. You're like,
Yeah,
are
but
you
still-
going
it's
in?
still
You
got,
going
like,
in
it's-
like the middle of the volcano or like on the outside? You don't know, do you?
I ain't got a clue. Going south.
I don't know.
If anyone knows where that is, I don't know. Send me a postcard.
But I never go there. It's terrible.
Don't go to the south. It's fucking terrible. I'm going to some famous beach, but Santorini.
So famous you can't remember the name of it.
Nah, it's
No,
good.
I've
It's like
never heard of it.
the apparently it gets like the whole island gets loads of tourists, like too many for the. Like everywhere's complaining about tourists and shit like that. But
You can get
apparently loads of cruise ships turn up and flood the island. But it's like
Oh.
in the they go to the north where the capital is, but we're going down south. And my wife was like, "Let's have to take a day trip into the capital, whatever. That'd be nice." I'm like, "No, it won't. No, there's nothing nice about that. Get on a bus, or whatever." Like, no, because everybody does that.
Get on a
don't want
bus
to do
for
that.
3 hours
Want to sit by a pool?
with
And
broken,
sit by the
what's it
beach
called,
and drink
broken air
cocktails.
conditioning. Drive around on
Yeah.
the little mountain roads where it looks like the bus is going to fall over the edge, like you always do
All
when
the
you go to
time.
Greece.
That's like a whole thing in itself, isn't it?
Go to the capital, which is
even more.
Go to the capital, which is even more overpriced than everywhere else because all the tourists go there.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's
and eventually just wait for the chance to get on the coach and go back again. Go back to where you come from because it's so much better than skip that.
Yeah, I'm intending to skip that.
Okay.
I just want to go and just.
I think the most important question that me and everybody else is wanting to ask is: are you going to bring me back a bottle of Ouzo?
I might bring you back a Ouzo bottle.
Oh, Jesus.
I have to remind me, just like I will. Yeah, I'll bring you some Ouzo
remind
back.
You?
Well, because I forget. Like going like Kelly, my wife starts looking for like presents for people, and I'm like, don't waste our money on other people.
Apart from me.
I will.
Don't waste it on other people. Waste it on me.
I get like a little one. Because you've got to carry it back, haven't you, as well? Like, and you won't forget it for you. You've got to get it for everybody else. Did we have this conversation before? No, you don't have to do
if
that.
If you don't
Did
tell
I get you
them,
one last time?
No.
Did I get you something? I went to Tenerife. I didn't go to Greece, so.
If you don't tell everyone, they won't know.
I won't tell everyone then. I'll just get you one.
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
It's not as if they're all listening to this podcast, so it don't matter.
Exactly, yeah. It'd be like, oh, we listened to your podcast for once.
We just that one single podcast, yeah.
Well, you said you'd buy
no one
a bottle of Ouzo. I love my family, but I'm not buying the rest of them Ouzo.
No.
Can't carry it.
This is serious. I've
got a really bad arm. I've got a bad arm. My arm.
You're probably not even buying me a bottle of Ouzo. You'll get back.
I don't remember.
I'll be like,
I forget.
Where's my Ouzo? You'll be like,
I do forget. I forget stuff. Just forgetful motherfucker.
I'm going to say it's a conspiracy. If you don't remember to get it, it's a conspiracy.
Text me.
To
you text me.
Defraud me. That's not the right word. Out of Ouzo.
I'll defraud you out of Ouzo, bitch.
Moving on.
That's for entertainment purposes only. I'm not defrauding anyone. Moving on.
And I'm also not a bitch.
You're not a bitch, no.
I don't know.
That's for entertainment purposes.
How's it's been a week. Have you had any weirdness going on in your life?
I was told, I don't know the whole story, but Kelly told me that Kerry Ann told her that she thought I must have been after I'd gone to work. She thought I'd come back from work because the back door opened. No, she thought she saw like a white figure go past the bathroom window. The back door opened and closed while she was in the bathroom or something like that. I don't know the whole, but I only know like the fringe of the the white lady. I mean, it's something that I've seen before. I only know the fringe of the story. And I don't know
get the whole story.
No, because I haven't had a chance.
Doing a podcast,
it was earlier,
which can include supernatural conversations. You thought, I don't know, I won't get that full story for this podcast. For my podcast,
my wife has gone out, and my daughter's gone out as well. So it was like, I know, but at least I'm for the next one in like 3 weeks' time,
we won't remember.
I will remember because there'll be more shit going on. I will remember. Right. That's the only.
Linking into that, last night I got into one of those little, not rabbit hole. I was watching social media stuff, and there was videos of mimics. People where they're like knocking on the door and doing voice and that. That's quite creepy. I was maybe thought he was going to have a story about you saying, despite you leaving, then like her seeing you or hearing your voice or something. But it's
maybe
not.
It was, but she didn't. Maybe it was me, but it wasn't me. Maybe I just came back, but
it wasn't you. That's the point of a mimic. It's not them. It's something else.
There's
some right creepy ones though. I think I may be fake, but it's like it's my mum trying to get in the room, and I know there's no one else in the house. Like the mum's like, "Let me in. Come on, just open the door."
That creepy. That would creep you out on it a bit.
Would you open the door?
What situation?
You're in a room. And then the door's closed, and no one else is in the house. No, but then, okay, so because it'd have to be someone who's not normally in your house. So then you hear my voice outside. Say you're in your bedroom, no one else is about, and then you hear my voice outside the bedroom's like, Richard, let me in. Come on, bro, open the door. What would you do?
Now, no. I'll be chucking my I'll be getting my sage stick out and whacking you. I'll be like,
would you want to open the door?
quickly?
Okay.
I'd start filming it instantly. I'd go live on.
Yeah,
TikTok.
I understand. I understand that.
I'd
if you got your thing,
because they're in the bedroom probably, and everybody's out. I'm probably playing some kind of Xbox game. I'd be like, "Go away,
no,
playing." No, I don't know.
Would you open the door to see? But then that might be the thing that gets you, and then you'll disappear. 411 gone.
I'm not sure. I don't think
I'm
I
not
would.
sure. I don't think I would either.
I might ring you, or ring someone like 999. I might ring the police and say,
probably ring me.
Yeah.
And then I'll say,
I've got
yeah,
my bow and
bro.
arrow.
Yeah, bro, I'm outside your door.
Yeah.
I'm outside your bedroom door. You'd be like,
So
bro,
no, you wouldn't do that.
No.
You wouldn't. Not even for jokes.
I don't know if I'd open the door or not. If I was by myself.
If it was me.
You think, yeah, if I was in my house and you were like, open the door, bro. And obviously my door's not locked, but it's that thing where you got to open it. I don't know if I would or not. No,
what have you heard?
Wouldn't.
Here's one. What have you heard Dad's voice?
Ah, fuck that, no.
Because, yeah, but, I mean, you might be like, come in. No, definitely not, no. Okay.
I don't think so. I mean, hearing the voice of a dead person outside your door's different than a living person. I mean, it's all fucking freaky.
It's your dad, though, when, you know.
It's not, though, is it? That's the point. It's a mimic.
But
it's not.
The thing is, right, I'm quite into spiritualism, etc., and receiving messages. So if I heard that, I think I would be inclined to open the door and check. I'd be like, "Oh, come in." I think I would, because I'd have to. I can't claim all that, to be up for it and then not. So if it was a deceased person, I think I'd investigate. If it was someone who, I don't know, if it was like Donald Trump's voice, Richard, hey, let me in, or whatever.
I know what you mean. Yeah, you
I
can't
don't know. Yeah, or
but why would
you.
Donald Trump be outside your bedroom? It's generally people you know, isn't it? That's why.
Of course, it's a point. Yeah,
that's the point.
Well, now it knows. It might try and mimic Donald Trump to everybody now.
It might do. We might see videos of Donald Trump mimicking Donald. Anyway, so you haven't had, apart from someone else, you haven't had anything.
Yeah, I haven't got the full. Yeah, I haven't. No.
Okay, I've got a question for you.
Have you had any other than that?
No, I haven't. But okay, question. People talk about changing timelines, like, I've switched timeline and that.
Yeah.
How do people know? Generally, you switch to timeline. What's the giveaway?
Wait, you're in 1940s Berlin.
I don't mean that. Like present. People say, "Oh, you've changed. I've changed timeline." I know you get like the Mandela effect. They say that's part of it.
I don't. It's not, cause they say timeline, but it's really switching dimensions, isn't it?
That's what I'm talking about. Realities, dimensions, whatever.
Because there's slight
changes.
Yeah, and like I've got one. Hang on a minute. Okay.
So,
come on.
In the past couple of weeks, because we do a job and we go to see different people all the time. In the past couple of weeks, we do deliveries, and a lot of time people have been saying, like, when I've done it, they've been like, "Oh, sort of have a nice day. Hope the rest of your day goes well." And it's only in the past couple of weeks, because no one's ever said that to me before.
Okay.
And it's not like one or two. It's 80% of the places I've been going. People have been saying that, and I'm like, it was really jarring at first. I was like, "Well, people don't say that." I don't know. It's just weird. So I was thinking about it. It's like, is there
a possibility that you've never noticed it before? Because
yeah, of course there is.
But now you. I mean, it might not be that, but I mean, you have to sort of.
I don't know, but it's just where stands out, and it wasn't.
That's the sort of thing you'll notice.
Like you would occasionally get someone say it. It seems to be a thing now where almost every place you go, like I'm not talking about even like people houses, but like if you go to companies and that, they all say it. It's like, "Oh, hope the rest of your day goes well," or like have a nice day.
Yeah,
that sort of thing. And before they'd just be like, "Oh, yeah, like see you later" or "Bye," but they seem to be saying that. And I don't. I've never said that to anyone. Do you say it to people?
I do, but
so I've switched timelines to you. Where you say it, and I don't.
But I do it because have a nice day, have a good day. Because people say it to me, and it's like,
yes, but I people
think, have you not just seen me struggling with your box, and it's like I'm like knackered or whatever, and you're saying that, and I'm thinking you're taking a piss. I'm at work, and they're not, like that's what I sort of think. But then I do say I try to exaggerate as well. Have a nice day, like I don't know.
I know, but what I'm trying to get
it's a
is
virus. You have a nice day virus.
I'm just saying that people say about switching timelines. Have I switched timeline where this is a normal thing? Because obviously, if I have, and I've switched into it where it's normal to you, but to me it sounds out of the ordinary.
Well, I can.
Is it a real thing?
I can relate to you. I can relate to what you're saying about it. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I think it might have started. It wasn't always a thing, but maybe people have. I don't know, because it's like a sort of thing you see an advert of, like, who we may work for. Have a nice day, or some shit like that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I don't want to say came into this timeline before you did, and then you joined me, because maybe it did start at some point. Maybe I switched over. Now you've joined me.
Yeah, or maybe you've always been here and I joined you.
But it wasn't all. It definitely wasn't always have a nice. It definitely wasn't that always have a nice day. Definitely not.
Yeah, I don't think it's have a nice day.
Yeah, but it's like have a nice day. Have a good day. Hope you have a good day. Have a good day.
Hope the rest of your day goes well. I think that's maybe it. And it's just not something.
Yeah,
it's not something I know until maybe 2 weeks ago. And it was.
Maybe you're friendlier now.
No, I'm not.
We're more sociable than you.
Yeah, but even if I don't say anything, they say it.
Maybe you look more sociable than you used to.
Maybe it's just a thing. But
okay, well,
could I have switched
what else
timelines?
is going to happen in this timeline? This dimension?
I don't. I think I'm going to win the lottery.
Maybe you
Fuck
just won it in the other one.
You'll never hear from me again, motherfuckers.
You just missed it in the other one.
Oh, yeah, maybe it pushed me out of the one. There's another timeline where I've won the lottery. Damn.
And now someone else has gone there, and no one's saying have a nice day, and someone you're really
I switched, and it's like what?
But you won a lottery, so you don't care if anyone has a nice day.
Okay. I mean, let's be serious. If I switched to a different timeline and won the lottery, I probably wouldn't be talking to anyone anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's true, yeah.
Certainly not doing my job anymore. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to tell you.
That was just the fault. I had this weird thing in the past couple of weeks, and with people saying that.
I mean, people would say that you've what do they call it?
Something has changed.
Okay. Okay.
Or not.
I can.
Or
I'm going
to places or I'm just going to places that I don't go to normally, where people say that. If you know what I mean.
My wife was like, something like mentioning about how it feels odd. You know, like something's gone a bit odd. I don't know what. And I was like, then doesn't it feel odd like to you? And she was like, yeah, it's like, but without keeping put your finger on it. But I mean, I often get that weird kind of what the fuck going on, feeling. I don't know. It was over the moon, the moon, big super moon or whatever, which I didn't even get a look at because it was cloudy.
It was like a blue moon or something. Blue.
It wasn't blue though. It was red, weren't it?
Didn't they call it a blue one?
Yeah, I know, but it was red. It's like super blue
moon.
It's like
bother looking at it.
Well, I saw it on like a picture of it. Did it really happen? Other people like filmed it or whatever. It was red. Like,
was there a filter on it?
Yeah,
you can never trust whether that was taken now or some other time, though, can you?
No. But ask me if I have any meaningful dreams, and I'll tell you about filters or something like that.
Have you had any meaningful dreams?
I consider. Well, no, it's just a weird dream actually. But I was after all. There was like this dream shit going on, and then suddenly I was here, and I was like, not here. I was on this on Earth, and I was looking around, and I was like, nobody's real. I was telling people, I was saying to people, I think my wife, I think you was there, my wife, whatever. I was like, they've switched Earths. They've swapped the Earth for a different Earth. This isn't. They've stolen our Earth and swapped it to a different Earth. Like, and they're moving us further into space. Like, they've stolen us somehow. So like because you looked up and there were like two other Earths spinning like in the thing, and like this moon was spinning. But I could tell that we weren't. They'd taken our Earth because it was like spinning really fast, like, and we were like being taken away. But everyone on the like most people on the Earth that they'd stolen were like fake people, like the 20% or the 80% that can't hear voices in their head. Let me get this straight. In the sky, you could see the
there was an Earth
spinning.
In the sky.
There were two Earths in the sky, and there was something. There was like a moon in between them. One of them was spinning really fast. Like I could see, like
Okay, let me just. So
And
you're
the Earth that
on,
I was on was the one that they'd stolen.
Okay, you're on the stolen Earth with all the fake people.
Yeah.
And one of those other Earths was the one where you should have been. Isn't this just dreaming about switching timelines or switching dimensions?
Which is a bit, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You just said that, and that is very simple. Yeah, I know. But
synchronicity.
I have to admit, I went for an ice cream or something with the missus, and we gone over this little bridge to this island. There was loads of people sitting around.
Is this in your dream?
No, this is real. This is what happened.
Okay.
This is so before I dreamt this the day. So it probably was in my head, and everyone was sitting around, but they all kind of like seemed to. They weren't in groups together, but they all seemed to like look at us. It was a bit weird. I said to her, "It was. It was."
Do you feel like you're out of the Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Yeah, it was. It felt just a little bit weird to me, and I said to her because she obviously knows what I'm like. So I said, "These people ain't real." I said, "None of them. They're like they're what do we call them? Not clones, but just like they're." I just said they're not the real people. They're the ones that have got no souls or whatever.
NPCs.
Yeah, I said they're all NPCs. We got our ice cream. We went to sit down. We just thought, no, I'm not sitting there. We're going to go like because it just was a bit. It was a bit odd. And then obviously I had the dream about that. It switched Earth. So maybe there was a thing in my head, or
yeah.
It's all a bit, yeah.
I don't know what to say. It's one of those ones where you need to be there, but I can imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it probably wasn't as severe as that because then we had a nice time watching boats and ducks and shit like that. So, yeah, but it was. To me, felt a bit weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I thought if I was a psychopath in America, I would have come back with a machine gun and shot them all and said that they're not real people.
Yeah,
but I'm not, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Might I add again?
Plus, she's not in America and hasn't got access to automatic weapons.
Yeah, and I wouldn't do that to people. I thought I wouldn't.
They're not people.
They're not people. Well, that's how slightly
deranged people say.
Neurodivergent people. What is this neurodivergent? It came from nowhere. That came from nowhere. Suddenly we had like I think it was Kelly's sister-in-law who's got a young lad who's got autism. She was like, "He's neurodivergent." I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's a film. You're divergent in that. It's like, where the fuck you've like made up some science thing to make?
I'm not sure.
To make you feel a bit.
No, it's just because special. Before it didn't have a label.
Superpowers.
No, it didn't have a label before. Yeah, but there's lesser things than just being autistic.
If you're neurodivergent, and then you can.
I think everybody wants to be
diagnosed with neurodivergency. I've been days with late adult autism. No, you're just an idiot. Sorry.
I don't think it means you're an idiot. Maybe people saying that.
Yeah, I mean, why would you?
I mean, have you been tested? I think you probably should.
I'm pretty sure I'd be certain lots of marks on there. I know. Wife just calls. She just says you've got a dyspraxia or something like that. She says to me.
What's that mean?
You've got dyspraxia.
Isn't that a dinosaur?
It's like when you can't like fine motor thingies. Like
okay, like I can see that.
Pick up stuff and that. I'm always spilling stuff but I mean I can put stuff together. It's not that bad, but my coordination's my handwriting. It's just like it was when I was 7. So I just can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I can't do it. I can play guitar a bit, but I can't do all that. And people who pick it up and you see those like girls or whatever playing fucking
girls. What's that got to do with it?
Well,
their body works just the same.
I know, but they're all like, like playing.
Isn't that just your
solo, just like
misogyny?
Well, no, because it's not just.
Like, goddamn, the girl's playing guitar.
No, they're just really good, and it's like I can play like chords and stuff like that, but I can't. Saying.
Oh well.
Just explaining my dyspraxia or sprax.
Bro, I can't play any guitar, so you're better than me.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you can build stuff and stick stuff together and look at stuff and make it and
look at stuff.
You know, like you just like because like you
get
like a wardrobe, you get like a thing, and like you get the instructions, and you just like I'll put this together. You're building for entertainment purpose only. You're building a gym in your garden.
Yeah.
Like out from scratch, like cut it all up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, I built from scratch. Nothing ever. I've got to fix my tap. My tap's like come wobbly and stuff.
Easy.
What the fuck? Yeah, right. I've got to get like a tool to go up in.
I've got it
under the sink. Do you want to come over and put my tap on?
I don't want to.
I've got a new tap.
You can come over and borrow my
Anyway.
tools and take them back with you if you want.
They're only like £8 or something, isn't it? But yeah, you have to. Anyway, it's not a DIY program. Sorry, we've gone completely off topic there. But yes, I mean, I like if I'm going to build something, I have to like stare at it. I have to get like divine intervention to help me build that shit because. And then I built a shed and I still put the roof on upside down. It's still like that. So
I think if you go back to the whole neurodivergent thing, people have always been like it. It's just now there's more black recognition, and but there is definitely
probably. I mean,
there's definitely a whole what's it called?
Because no one's normal, are they?
Swathe of people. Well, I mean, there's.
Who's
like
normal?
Neurotypical, and then no, there's definitely neurotypical stuff and neurodiversion stuff.
But I think most people are like different. That's what makes the world go round because no one's the same. There's no real.
But you can be neurotypical and be different. But what you just saying everyone's coming out with this neurodivergent thing, and then you're saying everyone's. And then you was moaning about it, and then
no, because they're getting. Why do you need to be diagnosed for just being who you are? That's what I meant. Like, it's like if you're an idiot, you're an idiot. It's not because you're.
Yeah, but just because you're neurodivergent doesn't make you an idiot.
No,
just means you don't
if you
process in the same way as. Which they say neurotypical would be the majority of people, but if you look at any sort of social media, apparently most people are not. But then I think a lot of people pander that. It's like, oh, they're so happy to be neurodivergent or whatever. It seems strange to me. Because if you look at people talking about it, and because you think, oh, maybe I am, and then you watch people talk about it, and you're like, no, I'm not that at all. But lots of people want to be for some reason.
You think you are?
No, I'm not.
No, and you go.
No, because I've looked.
Yeah, they want to be.
And said about how people interact with stuff and think about stuff. It's like I don't do that. I'm obviously more. If they ever say if you do this and this and this, you're neurodivergent. Some of it's just stuff that people do.
You are a bit autistic though.
Yes, I probably am a bit auty.
You've definitely got a bit. You're a bit rainbow, a bit spectrum. Bit on the spectrum.
No, I'm not. I'm probably the most unspectrum person you know.
No, you definitely are. Like, definitely.
Like
got,
what? One
let's
thing.
Talk about. This is the Big Conspire, not psychological upset your brother time.
I won't be upset.
For entertainment purposes.
Yeah. Are you bullying me? We'll get cancelled.
Like you might just like ignore people.
But that's just because I don't like people.
I
don't ignore them. That's all to do with just a phone. If you come and speak to me, I'll speak to you, and then I'll try and get away and go somewhere else. But I
don't want to run you down. You're a wonderful person.
I don't care because I know what I know. I'm aware of what I'm like. I called you
autistic, and now you're like.
Yeah, but I'm not autistic. Autistic's a very specific thing.
I'm calling you special. You're neurodivergent special. My special
this says if there's anyone on this podcast who's special. It's definitely you far more than me.
I never denied it. I literally said, yeah, I am. I'm definitely different to. I don't need.
Yeah, but that's one of those things. That's everyone saying, "Oh, look at me! I'm so different. I'm so." You're doing exactly the same thing.
You just told me.
You just moaned about
it. But you told me I was. I didn't. You just told me I was. I'm just agreeing with you. Like. I didn't go, oh, look at me, I'm special. You literally just said it to me.
Yeah, but in your head...
Don't pin this fucking...
In your head, you've always said, I'm so special, I'm so different from everyone else. See, you just join in.
I just don't care. Like, I don't... Like I said, I was saying in the last podcast, I remember this. I would just... I don't care. I would just say about, like, the earth being flat. It might be or whatever, or it's not. But do you know what I mean? Or I'll say, come out and just say... I'm not embarrassed to say that I think the royal family's for entertainment purposes only. So I've got to stop saying that. That the royal family's, lizards. I'm not giving false information. But you know what I mean? I don't. I've got I'll say it in a room full of people or whatever, and even I don't care if people go, "Oh, he's a bit weird." It's not me being weird. It's just me saying.
Isn't it? You just doing it for attention.
I understand what everyone's thinking.
You're doing it for attention. That's what they'll say. He just does it for attention.
I do. I like the attention.
Okay.
I'm neurodivergent. I'm special. I'm an old soul. That annoys me. Old soul. The old. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Right. I said on. I I'll talk about it in a minute. Old souls. When people say, "Oh, you know, you're an old soul if you like into old architecture and battles and stuff like that," no, you're not. Just got to point it out. Everyone is an old soul. Every single person is an infinite, immortal being of light that's been around since the beginning of forever, which is the beginning of there is no beginning to the end of forever. So
Where have they been then?
Just here, there, everywhere. We are the beginning and we are the end. We are.
If the population's increasing, where are the souls coming from?
They're not separate souls. All one soul.
I know.
Don't need that separate souls. Doesn't matter. You could be 600,000 million billion trillion people, and you don't need to create new souls. They're all.
But they would be new souls.
They're all one soul, experiencing individuality.
Okay,
yes,
so
brother. Yes.
You know what
I know
I'm saying.
you don't like that. I know you don't like that, but
like
I don't know what
what
you're going to say. But I know you don't like my idea of that. You don't agree that me and you are the same person.
No, yeah, I do now. I believe that.
Yeah,
I don't believe it. It could be.
Yeah, I know that's like a god complex in it as well, saying that you're what are you doing, you spaz? For the record, for people who are just listening to this, he's putting stupid faces because he can't.
Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to think of a way to, I don't know, argue or talk about souls, and I can't be bothered.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Right. The last podcast, I said I was listening to an audio book by, I can't remember her bloody name now, but a famous medium, and she said about when you die, if you want Jesus, it will come to you as and protect you. No, in the Jesus form, it's up to you.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I turned it off, and I was like, and I come on the podcast, I was like, I had to turn it off then because it's just talking about Jesus, it's not real. But then when I started playing it more, she was like, and whatever faith, it doesn't matter what you are, what you believe in, because you're creating that reality. It wasn't she was basically saying it wasn't necessarily real. It's doesn't matter what it is, what you want after. This is what I think as well, and I think we've talked about this. Maybe I don't know about on the podcast. If you want, where did the Vikings go? Valhalla, battles. You'll go there and have battles when you die. Whoa! But it might. I mean, until you realise it, it's just you're making
it's the ultimate.
Again,
create your own reality, isn't it?
Yeah, literally. Yeah. I mean, here, I've read and investigated stuff that you do it on here as well, but it's a lot denser, so it takes a lot longer. So in the other, since you go off to wherever, however it works, I don't know how it fucking works. You can we'll go off into Star Wars universe or some shit like that, role playing.
I don't want to. I'm not sure about Star Wars.
It'd be like in Conan World or something like that.
I'd probably just have a good night's sleep.
Yeah, for a long time, yeah, maybe.
And then have mimics outside my door in the middle of the night. Shit like that.
Go through a whole load of nightmares or whatever.
Yeah, probably.
But that's that kind of
demons
thing.
For eternity.
That's why I think becoming lucid dreaming champion, whatever, lucid dreaming. How you really
Matador.
We call it a lucid dreaming matador. Then you can, when you die, that's like lucid dream. So you will know and you can be aware and of all that. You won't be immersed in the fantasy again or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Cheers. If we have a sip of this.
Because then that.
Beer. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, you make your own reality.
You make it here, and you make it anywhere you go. You whatever you've done, whatever you've happened to you, whatever your experience is, you've done it.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure we make it here, but
I think you do. But it's a bit of a longer time frame. This place is sort of really dense and hard to. I don't know. I don't want to say. People go, what about all the children that suffer? They don't make it themselves. But you are. I don't know.
We are the children suffering.
I don't know. Something like that.
You said we are earlier in the podcast.
I did. We are, yeah. Did I?
Yeah, because we're all the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
different aspects of the same thing.
Yeah. So it's like your finger. If you break your, I know we've talked about this fucking loads of times. You break your finger. I'm not sure you agree with this. If you break your finger's not separate to you. It's just your finger. So that's like people being hurt is not as separate to us. They're part
Yeah,
of
it all
us.
goes into the ultimate consciousness.
Yeah, into the Borg.
Yeah.
Mind, whatever, or something like that. And because I think that, it means it's true. So yeah,
True for you.
and it doesn't really matter.
Moving on,
Yeah,
bro.
moving on.
I haven't got any
Moving on
dreams.
from-
I didn't have any dreamage. Well, I just had that thought about shifting.
I did get
realities.
woken up by an evil nightmare last night, but I'm not going to tell you what it was about because it was evil.
Oh dear. Why did you mention that?
I don't know.
Aren't we about evil nightmares though?
No, not this one. It was
Oh
disturbing,
dear.
and not
it
for
all-
entertainment purposes
Was
only.
it,
Yeah.
was it all a bit of like Legend of the Overfiend for you?
It could have been, but in
Oh.
like just the. It was like the idea that something. It was really weird. I don't know where
Okay.
that came from.
Now we all want to know.
Probably the spicy curry that I ate last night. Probably
Probably.
that's what it was. And my really, really painful arm that I've got.
Wrong with your arm?
I don't know.
What's it
Probably
called?
cut off or something.
Tennis elbow.
Oh, no, the other one, golf elbow. I think it's like in the inside, not the outside.
Okay.
It hurts a lot. Not now, but when I use it, if you know what I mean. When I use my arm,
Have you been overusing it?
I think to I don't know, work.
Let's not go into
Ear
that.
sticks. Anyway, shall we talk about I don't know the Earth? Something's happening in the world or something? Should we do that?
Hold on.
Have you
Before
got
we
something
go
about?
on, we'll go to the bit where we talk about if we had any correspondence.
All right. Have we had any correspondence?
No.
You sure we haven't
no
had any
emails.
comments on Spotify or anything like that?
Not as far as, well, I haven't checked, but no one
had
sent
one
us any
earlier.
information. What, on Spotify?
Yeah, shall I read it to you?
You're making this up.
Find it. No, I'm not. Shall I see if I can read it so if I can find it?
Did you post it?
Let me have a look to see what it is. See if
You
I can
posted
find
your
it,
own. You posted.
Not sure.
He's talking rubbish. Let's move on.
I'm not. Trust me. Carry on.
No, but if you
I'm
do,
just
if you do listen to the show, it would be.
it's Big Conspire.
Go on. It'd be helpful if you
look.
leave
See-
any sort of comments or
The Big
ratings.
Conspire latest episode comments. I
Nothing.
did, but it didn't show up.
Ah,
I did post.
did you really?
Yeah, I put you talk a load of shit, but I love you, or something like that. It's just gone. So
Yeah, well, you put the word shit, so
you might have to you might get an email or
cancelled.
something saying someone's commented on your. Maybe check the emails.
I do check the emails.
Well, do you know what?
Nothing.
Probably thousands
Anyway.
of people have commented. Everyone could have, but no, we don't get them because they just erase them.
Yeah,
They're so
okay.
fucking good.
yeah. You keep telling yourself that.
Yeah. I
Right,
do.
got any
Anyway.
news for me, bro?
I don't know really. I suppose. Yeah, I have. Do you know what I have? Do you know what I've got? Bitch. Do you know about this super yacht that sank? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So there was a yacht, and it was owned by Mike Lynch, who was apparently is he Mike Lynch? Is that his name, Mike Lynch? Who apparently was the British tycoon like Bill Gates. It's like Bill Gates or Elon
Not
Musk.
really.
Apparently,
He's just got a lot of money.
yeah, he's like does stuff. Right. So
He's got a lot of money and does stuff. Now
Yeah.
it down. Well done, bro.
when apparently
Nailed
so
it.
his boat sunk in a like tornado or some shit. They were saying hurricane, but
Water spout.
a water. Yeah, it's like really really dodgy, and everyone died on there, didn't they?
No.
Mostly everyone. Some people
No,
died.
a
Quite
lot
a
of
few
people got
died.
off.
All right.
He
Lots
died.
of people, well, he died and his daughter died. Anyway, this guy
And some other
was
people
involved.
died.
Yeah, he was basically he had a court case with Hewlett Packard because he sold his company to them, and basically he sold it for, I've got it here, he sold it to Hewlett Packard, his company, for $11 billion, which he made 500 million from. Apparently they went through all the what's it called, the finances, etc. of it afterwards, and basically he'd exaggerated it by $8.8 billion, you know what it was worth. So he ripped him off for the tune of
Did he though?
well, this is what they're saying.
Yeah.
This is what they're saying.
And then they
Right, let
took
me
him to court, and didn't he win or something?
Hang on, exactly. So they took him to court for it, and his associate, and he won the court case. And he said they took him. It went on for years, and they took him to court, and he won the court case in America. He was facing 20 years in prison, and with his associate,
Do you know what to say to that?
they were both cleared. They weren't happy about it. So yeah, and he basically come out after the court case and said the only reason he won the court case is because he had a lot of money. He was able to, afford the lawyers' fees and everything like that. To obviously, get cleared. So he was cleared. And then, a few days before his yacht sinks, his partner, who was also cleared, was run over and killed by a car.
Was it a few days or was it longer time?
Well, how many is a few days?
No, I just think, I don't know, because I haven't looked into this
Well,
at all.
he died on, what's the day? 3 days ago. Yeah, he died. He literally died. Co-defendant of technology tycoon Mike Lynch in his US fraud trial after selling his Cambridge company to Lewis Packard died after being hit by a car on Saturday.
Okay.
And that was 3 days ago.
Oh,
So-
I thought it was longer ago than that.
No, he's literally like days before, and then he gets hit by a car who's his codependent and dies. They don't say who the car driver was or anything like that. And then like a few days later, this guy, I mean, we don't care about these billionaires, but it's just like this is a big conspire. So you talk about shit like this. So he happens to get sunk by apparently, obviously, the people that made these boats are like saying, "Oh, it's unsinkable. It shouldn't be able to be sunk." All boats can be sunk, that. But they would say that because it's like it's becoming famous for sinking, Oh, pardon me. Yeah. So and then So I don't know.
So is it revenge because they lost their court case?
Definitely, it's got to be something like that, or it's maybe they're both disappearing. But no, because bodies have been found, haven't they? His daughter died as well, didn't it? So
I think that's the only body they haven't found is his daughter. Do you reckon she set it all up?
Yeah, maybe. So this is the Big Conspire for entertainment purposes only.
The best. I haven't looked at a lot of stuff to do with this, but the best conspiracy I've heard is people talking about the boat being sunk by submarines. Apparently, there's a thing where submarines, I don't know how they do it, but they can sink a boat not through torpedoes. I think it's like grappling hooks or something like that. They can pull a boat down and it takes like under 2 minutes. And apparently this boat sunk in under 2 minutes.
Because I didn't read the whole thing, but there was a bit where they were saying that it happened because they didn't lift up the anchor. So that's a bit like that, isn't it? Like the anchor dragging or something like that. So they've been grappled.
Submarine grabbed the anchor and then dragged it down. Well, people will say one of the official things is there was a freak storm and a water spout
shot through,
appeared there and sank the boat.
Direct energy weapon sort of thing.
And one of the headlines like, "Oh, was it near Italy?" The officials were saying, "Oh, they didn't close the hatches or something, so that made it sink." Oh, this seems a bit strange. Let's say if they've done that, we're never going to find out, are we? No.
So it's basically the umbrella company that runs everything, because they literally run everything. That company that runs everything, they rip them off, and they run everything. So you're fucking, you know what I mean? I mean, he must have been a shareholder in part of running everything himself, but
the whole submarine thing must cost a lot of money to deploy a submarine to sink a boat. Sure, they could have just poisoned him.
No, but they done.
What's it?
What do you mean? They've got all the money.
His name Thingy Maxwell. They could have Maxwelled him.
Well,
just made him fall overboard.
Yeah, but maybe they wanted to get rid of some of the other people on board as well, who were like his associates. They were like,
wasn't he? Was his lawyer on there as well?
Maybe he was a supervillain. Yeah, and he got James Bonded or something like.
Yeah, maybe he was planning to take over the world.
Yeah, maybe he was. Yeah, or he was Bill Gates' adversary.
Or his buddy.
I can't talk properly anymore. I keep like big words. I can't either. Adversary. I don't even know how to do it anymore.
Adversary.
That's the one. Yeah. In my other reality, I could talk properly. This one, I can't. Don't know. Anyway, that was
Aren't you the same person though?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, there's some weirdness. I'm sure people will stay with it, and in a little while you'll find, or some things will come out about business dealings that are not coming out at the moment. But everyone will just be like, oh, it was that bloke who died in that boat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll just be gone, wouldn't it? Like, things go past so quickly now. A few weeks ago, a month ago, someone took a shot at Trump. No one's talking about that anymore, are they?
No, but he's got like, and it doesn't he? Didn't he appear in like a cage or something like that? It's like next.
Yeah, it wouldn't
like
surprise me. Like, you know,
like
a Pope-mobile type thing, probably.
Yeah.
But it's just, someone tried to shoot him. Surely people should still be talking about it, but they're not. They're like,
you would have thought,
it's been and gone.
Yeah.
Just how quickly the news moves on there. This is the world we live in.
Cycle.
Yeah, this is the world we live in.
I know, like on BBC, etc. There's next to nothing on what's happening in Kursk in Russia, like Ukraine.
Yeah, that's interesting because
incursion.
they're there. As far as I know, well, I was looking at it. The Ukrainians have blown up the major bridges into the area, so now Russians can't get like reinforcements in or push them out. So it's only a little area, but the Ukrainians are still there.
If they can't push them out, so it means Ukraine can't go any further either, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I think they can go sort of like east and west. They can't sort of go north to south or whatever, like the compass. They can't go that way, but they can go. I heard a report they were trying to push into like a place, the Oblast, what's it called? Oblast. It's not Oblast, like further to the north. And then they got stopped there. And I saw another report where the bloke, because the original report was a person reporting on it. And then later on, I saw a couple of days later, he's like, I have to report that what I said wasn't true, or the forces got stopped. And the report was, it was like 20 Ukrainians and a APC or on a tank or something were trying to get into this, and then like the Russians stopped them. It's like, that's not an invasion of an area. It's just, I don't know.
You
hear things like that, and that's equated with like an invasion. Like even the Kursk region, the amount of troops there is not a huge amount. The amount of area is not like ridiculously huge, and people are like, they're taking
sort of thing,
yeah, but I think it is. They're taking like 2 square kilometers a day. That's fucking nothing. You know what I mean? There's like probably school campuses that are bigger than that. But I mean, if they're still taking it, But while that's happening there, Russia's still pushing, like increasing their their gains into Ukraine.
So maybe they'll do that. Take all the whole of Donetsk and then just go.
Because what they're saying has happened is they've taken good fighters from defending against Russian invasion and invaded Kursk, but Russia haven't. They were apparently hoping for Russia to divert some of their good fighters that were pushing, and they haven't done it. They've just sent crap like reserves, so their good fighters are still pushing into Ukraine. So it's a bit of this, bit of that. But I think they blew up. The Ukrainians did blow up another airfield, or they set it on fire. They bombed it. I don't know. It's meant to have sent a load of drones towards Moscow, and they all got shot down. We don't know what's going on.
Nah, don't know what's going on. As long as it doesn't.
I mean, what's going on is Ukrainians are definitely in the Kursk region, and they've definitely done far better than I think they were expecting to.
Yeah,
but they're still losing further south as Russia's pushing. Like still grinding forward.
Yeah.
We'll just have to wait and see what's going on. I don't know what the end game there is. I thought it was to do with like being a bargaining chip or forcing maybe troops away from the front, but it doesn't seem to be working.
I think it's to destabilise the whole world and create World War III.
I haven't. What's it? Belarus has now moved a load of troops to the border, haven't they?
Well, I'm surprised they didn't have loads of troops at the border anyway.
I think they did, but they've
moved them away and then moved them back again.
And moved like
they could say they're moving them there.
A third or 2/3 of their forces there, which is a great feint, maybe just to divert things away from like reinforcements to Kursk and the front line to go up to the border. But I don't know.
I'm just like, I'll have a look, and I don't really look at the map, and I just go.
I don't look at the map.
I don't know.
It's just interesting.
I don't know.
No,
it is interesting. No, just as long as I don't know, I don't get nuked or biological weapon fired or something like that, or an EMP'd, or the whole thing really.
Or any of that.
Any of that. Oh, I've got bad wind. Sorry.
Anyway,
Need to know
I don't need to know that. I haven't got any more news. I didn't have any news anyway. We're just chatting about what's going on.
I got emergency declared in Iceland as the volcano went off again. It's another thing.
Yeah, it's very volcanic there though, so it's not a big.
Oh, I know.
Not a big deal, is it?
That's it. What was the thing in America that the apocalypse fish turned up, got washed up on? Do you not know about that?
No.
Yeah. No, you
this
might.
Is saying that's passed me by. No, apocalypse fish. What the fuck's an apocalypse fish?
How do you spell apocalypse?
Apocalypse.
Fish washes up. It's
Need to look this up.
Yeah, no. It's a video of the alleged oceanic bad omen is currently making waves online as viewers worry about a possible seismic event. Jam Press reported the massive oarfish, which is the world's largest bony fish capable of growing to 56 feet long, washed up on the coast of Isla Dalcon in Chile's. Oh, it was in Chile, was it? It washed up, and apparently, if it gets washed up dead, it's supposed to forewarn of like a really bad earthquake. Apparently, not heard of that before.
No,
you have now. Breaking news on the Big
Conspire.
For entertainment purposes only.
How many times have they been washed up, and how many times have they had bad earthquakes?
Why is the oarfish?
Never.
Why a 12-foot-long harbouring of doom wash ashore in San Diego? Oh, wash ashore in San Diego, it's saying now. So is that in? That's not Chile, is it?
It isn't.
It's not. So one in Chile.
San Diego or Santiago?
San Diego. A group of friends explored the waters off La Jolla Cove on Saturday. Came across a sea creature unlike, maybe it is Santiago, but it says San Diego. Unlike anything they'd ever seen. 12-foot-long. This is no, it is. Blah 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 fish blah blah. They're not common in California. These fish are generally living in the deep sea. So they're saying that basically because it's washed up from the deep sea, that's a thing for big seismic events to come. Apparently, and the like some influencers, TikTokers, they were like, "There's going to be a big 12.9 Richter, whatever."
Well, I don't trust the oarfish. I trust. Have you had any dreams about it, bro? I haven't had any earthquake dreams and tsunamis recently, have you?
No, but I did have they stole our Earth dream, so
yeah,
I haven't actually. I haven't.
Disappoint me. Well, until you tell me there's going to be one, I can't trust any of it.
Okay, that's fair enough. I've done the emergency declared. Oh yeah, there was a massive fissure 2.42 miles long. And extended by 1 mile in. Sorry, I know in Iceland. Big volcano got bigger, so that's going to explode more. I'll bring more news about that when I actually know what I'm talking about. 5 countries have tightened border screening as new Mpox variant spreads. I didn't really want to give this any airtime because it's a load of bollocks. Or is it that they're trying to like push Mpox vaccines on people? I think
they're not actually trying to do that at all.
It's COVID ones that they couldn't get rid of, and then they're just trying to sell them as something else. Probably. And also, Mpox is just shingles.
This is also just for entertainment purposes.
Just for entertainment purposes. Point out, yeah, shingles is COVID-induced Mpox or something like that. Vaccine COVID-induced Mpox.
You heard my head.
Because there's a lot of people getting shingles at the moment, apparently, which is actually Mpox, or Mpox is shingles, and they were saying it's something else. You love this news, great news. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I got a WEF document confirms 6 billion humans will die in 2025 for entertainment purposes only. It was just some little website thing that I found saying that they've said that actually it's not 2030 that they're aiming for, it's 2025, and 6 billion people will die next year. But you were looking at it and we've decided that they just made it up. It's just made up.
Yeah, it was total bullshit. There was no
sources to do with,
or anything.
What was the website?
Deagle.com.
That Deagle.com, who the creator was in the CIA and all that stuff, and he was part of the defense. He knew exactly what was going on. He used to do with Klaus Schwab and blah 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 blah. And that's all the news got for you.
Thanks, bro.
Was that good?
Yeah.
Good. So if you listen to this, you know exactly what's going on in the world.
Yeah. Next year, everyone's going to die because a sunfish crashed into Santiago, California.
Yeah. So I'm going to go to sleep tonight and try and dream about earthquakes then, just to make.
You can only
feel
dream
better.
about them if it's real, if it's going to happen.
I'm going to ask the universe to send me a real dream. Real dream. True dream. True dream?
Yeah.
Should we call it that? True dream.
Do you know the most
true dream
interesting thing I found out today about dreams? Is that scientists have discovered that spiders probably dream.
Okay. How?
Because they noticed that when spiders were in their web sleeping, they were doing that twitchy thing. You know, when your pets, sometimes your dog or cat, they do that thing where they're like, looks like they're running or thing. It's like, oh, do spiders dream? So usually to find out when they determine if things are dreaming is because of they go into REM, like in your eye, rapid eye movements of the eyes. But spiders' eyes don't move. So what they've done is they got baby spiders which are translucent, and they looked at their retinas. When baby spiders sleep, when they have that twitching thing, their retinas move. So it's probably spiders are dreaming.
How did they do that? That's insane.
But that was the most interesting thing about sleeping, I found out. So what are spiders dreaming about?
I don't know.
Eating flies,
Spider dreams,
taking over the world.
Well, no, because I don't know. Like I, as I say, when I dream, I almost never know that I'm. Do you know what? I just thought of another dream that I had, but it's not really. It's in a weird way. That I never know that I'm me. I don't know, because otherwise I'd be like, oh, I'm dreaming. I need to go.
I understand that. Anyway,
you know what I mean?
So how, like, if spiders are dreaming, then have they got more consciousness than we're aware of spiders?
Everything.
They're more aware. Yeah, I know, but you know, just a more.
I didn't even know they slept, let alone dreamt.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought that was the most interesting thing I found out today.
They can check everything that twitches now to see whether it dreams. What do they dream of, and where do they go in their dreams? Are they in the same places where we dream? I sent you a text. The other day about maybe something that we experienced was a screen memory.
You did.
What did you think about that?
Could be. Because a spider.
That was we got up. Did you see what IMC looked? And all I can picture in my head now is just this black, big, massive black shadow. Really, what I can't see the spider in my head. I can't visualize it. And we literally just went, and went back. We didn't tell anyone about it because it's like, I mean, I'm sure it's not a screen memory. We weren't abducted, but it might have been something that.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't abducted.
But if something.
Oh, yeah, it's another thing.
Something else.
People do it.
Like a screen memory, something that gets put in your head. But we had a joint one, so it was.
But you hear
know what I mean?
Stories all the time of people waking up, having these experiences, and then just going back to sleep. Like not getting up and being freaked out. They just go back to sleep. They see an alien and then just go back to sleep, or see a ghost or a spirit or whatever, and just like, oh, okay. And then
I don't think we went back to sleep, but I don't think we told anyone. We just
go back to sleep. Yeah, but it's just they just don't do anything. They just don't react. They just go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Turn over, go to sleep. Oh well. And then they wake up and a couple of days later think, that was fucking weird. Why did I do that?
Yeah. Just work
it was in a similar vein to that sort of thing.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what.
Moving on. We're gonna do a topic today, bro.
Are we doing topic?
You want to do
what
a topic?
We're doing? You've got a topic.
Do fluoride.
Oh, that's a big one.
We not
do some of it. Yeah, we can do some of it. We want to do a bit of.
Well, we can't do some of it. We have to do a whole of it. Is it too long?
It's a bit big.
All right, we won't do it today.
It is a really big one.
We'll do it another day.
It is big though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it is big. I think we'll do it definitely. We're the next episode in 3 weeks.
We said that about the episode. That
no, we will.
Do this episode.
No, trust me, we will. We'll do. We'll do fluoride. Should we do fluoride? We'll do about how fluoride is very good for you, and you should definitely follow government and medical advice and inject it. For entertainment purposes only. It makes you feel good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. It's definitely an interesting. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what to say. I feel bad.
Got nothing to say now. I think we're done.
Okay. That was.
We did promise the people fluoride this week.
Well, let's do fluoride then.
It's too long, bro. You're not in the right frame of mind now. We'll do it next. We'll do it in 3 weeks' time.
It is really long.
You know, I might see if I can do something on my own while you're away.
You disappeared. Where have you gone?
I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here. you not hear me?
Oh yeah, sorry, there it is. Yeah, no, I can, but you disappeared like the whole thing. Yeah. Well, I could try and join you. I could try and join you on
No, you don't need to. I don't know. I'll try and find some like stories. Maybe do something on my own, not just to put something out there. Because I know the people are clamouring for us.
You'll get more things, listeners, and views. Maybe I'm sucking your listeners.
Sucking my nose. I don't think so.
I'm sucking your nose. It's disgusting. I know where your nose has been.
Sniffing stuff.
Oh man.
Anyway, that's what I'm contemplating if I can get some stories together, and
that'd be awesome. It'd be Lee's Lonely Campfire Stories. Yeah. Yeah,
that pretty much like something like that.
Say that in your very dull, in a very dull
voice.
Very dull.
Lee's, what was it? Lee's
Lonely Campfire Stories.
Lee's Lonely Campfire Stories.
I look forward to listening to that.
I'm not saying I will.
I think you should. I'm really look forward to listening to that.
I'm in sunny
Santorini watching the volcano explode again.
I
look forward to it. Become a new live volcano, or even watching World War III because it's been sort of close to the Middle East, isn't it? And
so if you get stuck in Santorini because it's World War III, do I have to get a boat and come and rescue you?
Yeah, but don't get one of those super yachts because they sink really easily.
Get a
come with something less super. I did think that if we get stuck there, I'll have to like steal a boat and try and get back to the UK for some fucking reason.
I can imagine you trying that. Oh my God.
Yeah, Greek, the water, like the sea, it's ferocious out there.
Yeah.
You know, like in the Mediterranean.
Your wife paddling your boat for like 2 days, and you'd be like, "Oh, there's land. Get on the land."
Like, no, you've got to have a motorboat.
You know what I mean? Or whatever. You're like, "Oh yeah, I navigated. There's like a big bit of land," and then you get off. It's like, "Oh, where are we? Oh, North Africa. Well done, bro."
Yeah,
you got to Carthage, wherever the fuck that was.
North Africa somewhere.
I know.
Cool.
We done then?
If I get stuck there and it's World War III, I'm probably gonna just be stuck there and
probably just gonna have to stay there.
Probably slightly safer than where I am now. If it's World War III,
probably
fair bit safer.
Depends anyway. World War III with
anyone really. You can only have it with America, China, or Russia, really, can't you? France, I suppose, we could have World War III with,
and
us? Germany. Yeah, us. We could definitely have World War III with Germany because they're always up for a war.
Well, they're on our side.
Well, you say that.
Debatable, isn't it?
It's a bit debatable, yeah. Did you see that? Oh, you sent me that video of the German cruiser or whatever is going up the Thames with the.
I think that might be quite old, but it was just interesting. I thought it was funny.
It's brilliant, yeah. Brilliant. It's cool.
We done then for this week?
Yeah.
Got no more news?
I've got beer.
Okay. Got bourbon. I'm going to go drink some more of that. All right, then, people. Awesome. We're out of here. We'll be back in a few weeks. I might be back next week. I don't know, but
I think you should. I really look forward to it.
Solo.
I'm going to ring you. I'm going to harass you for a week to do the new episode.
Possibly not. If not, we'll be back when Rick returns from his holiday. You can follow the show on social medias if you want to contact us.
Pretty much.
We don't post much on there, but
on
you can
TikTok,
always get in
find Big Conspire
touch with us. Yeah, get in touch with us. Can send us a message on bigconspire@hotmail.com. Go out there, follow the show wherever you do that. If you do write a review, send us an email and tell us where it is so we can
look for Conspiracy Idiot on TikTok as well.
That's yours, isn't it?
That's my because I lost my other one because
you lost it.
Phones and I couldn't get back into my TikTok. I think I might have it on the computer or something. I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah,
do all that stuff. You know, you listen to podcasts. You know what's going on with the with the follows and the likes and all that.
Probably not listening to this.
Yeah, probably not.
Hopefully, we'll have some brilliant news of people sinking and things happening and stuff next time.
But we need to get back to doing topics.
Yes. Okay.
Bro.
Don't blame me.
I'm not blaming you, but we need to do that. Anyway, we'll be back next week, few weeks, whenever. Catch you then.
Cool.
Bye.